You want to get into that dream school, but right now your college profile isn't where it needs to be, and you know that if you don't turn it around soon, you're going to get rejected. If your academics are underperforming, if your extracurriculars are average, if your friends are outperforming you, then this video is going to change your life. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can go from an average profile to an Ivy League level profile. My name is Jack Anderson, and I'm currently completing my master's at Harvard University on a Frank Knox Memorial Fellowship, which is Harvard's most prestigious full-ride scholarship. I was also accepted into every single Ivy League that I applied to, and so when it comes to talking about how to build that ultimate college profile, I know what I'm talking about. Before we dive in, if you want free one-on-one college admissions support with myself, then be sure to fill out my website form at the top of the description, because I select one new student to help every single week for free. And you can also purchase my Ultimate College Admissions ebook for a discounted price in the description as well. Okay, to build the Ultimate College Profile, there are 3 key principles that you need to understand. The first key principle is you must discover your spike as quickly as possible. Your spike is going to be that defining passion or talent that your entire application revolves around. The reason this is important is because dream schools like Harvard don't want well-rounded applicants. They want well-rounded cohorts comprised of students who have each picked a spike and excelled at it. So the first thing you need to do when it comes to building that ultimate college profile is figure out what your spike is. It might be that you're an exceptional computer scientist, or an environmental advocate who wants to drive a climate change movement, or just that standout tennis player who wants to be world #1. Now, finding your spike is much easier said than done. For me, it took me years to discover mine, jumping from wanting to be a mechanical engineer, to a lawyer, to a teacher, and then finally discovering my passion for education technology. But as you can see, the secret to discovering your spike is picking the thing that you're currently most passionate about or naturally gifted at, trying it out, and if you love it, go all in on it. But if you don't, learn from the experience and pick a new spike and try again. It might take a month, it might take a year, but you need to have that trial and error approach to discover the thing that you love. Once you have picked your spike, the second key principle is you need to select the medium through which you're going to demonstrate excellence in your spike. This is what I like to call your archetype. And there are 5 key archetypes that college admissions committees absolutely love. These are the student researcher, the student entrepreneur, the student academic, the student social advocate, and of course, the student athlete. For example, if your spike is climate change, you might want to become a student researcher who publishes papers on renewable energy, or you might choose to be a student entrepreneur and launch a startup that tackles a specific environmental challenge. After you've defined your spike and the archetype through which you're going to achieve excellence in that spike, the third and final key principle is to figure out the required standard that you need in order to be a competitive applicant for your dream school like Harvard or Stanford. And that's where this channel's very first sponsor comes in, Examplit, a world-leading Ivy League profile platform that allows you to see the stats, scores, extracurriculars, and essays of over 850 successful Ivy League applicants. It's like having the exact blueprint for success on your laptop. For less than $1 per profile, you can look at successful students from schools like Harvard, Stanford, and every other dream school, see the exact things they did, and copy them to get into your dream school. So when researching the standard required to get into your dream school, be sure to use the video sponsor Examplit below, and you will also be helping to support this channel. With your spike, archetype, and required standard defined, your mission from here on out is simple. Focus entirely on reaching that required standard. And as we close out this video, here are 3 crucial lessons I've learned to help you reach that required standard. Number 1, consistency beats intensity. Success isn't about 14-hour days. It's about showing up every single day. I didn't win Harvard's top scholarship by working non-stop. I won it by working steadily, day after day, for 5 years without taking any days off. Number 2, find the right balance between academics and passion. Unless your archetype is to be the academic superstar, don't aim for valedictorian because it's a waste of time. Aim to be in the top 5 to 10% of your class and then use that extra time to master your spike. And number 3, learn the concept of strategic resilience. In my definition, resilience is pain strategically managed. Growth comes from pushing yourself, but also recognizing when you're about to burn out and easing up. Think of it like the gym. Push hard, recover, and then come back stronger day after day. Finally, as a fourth bonus Ivy League principle, whilst it's great to have a well-developed spike, you're still going to need to round out your application with 2 to 3 additional extracurriculars. In my opinion, the best way to round out your application is with research placements. College admissions committees love students with research experience, and it's easier to get research placements than you think. Simply start by cold emailing professors at local universities, email hundreds if necessary, and just ask them if there's any voluntary research available, and keep your email really concise. This is uncomfortable, and a lot of them are just going to ignore your emails, but if you keep persisting, there will be a professor or research institution that will happily let you volunteer there and get that experience. And that's going to do it for this video. That's how you make the ultimate college profile comeback. Be sure to check out the video sponsor Examplit in the description for over 850 Ivy League profiles to learn from. You can also check out my college admissions ebook, which is currently discounted. And of course, fill out my website form because I select one new student every single week to help them reach their college dreams for free. Good luck.